Hello Stamper, welcome to French's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today is what? So many things on this card. So let's get started by recycling. So what I got over here, right here, that I think it adds such a cute little thing to this card. I use a piece of, this is the box that my supplies come in. So when you order Stampin' Up, those boxes, don't toss them out, use them for crafting, right? Let me push this out here. And I got a piece right here. And I was debating if that would have worked with the tinlets, you know, framelets. It worked. So I just rip a piece. Let me grab a box here. So it's just our Stampin' Up box, see? And I take the cover there, or you can take the whole box itself. I just rip a piece, take this, and that's it. And if you get some place that it's still more like that, you want it more rough, just take your finger and voila. Now take your big shot and the same sandwich, then like if you would just do cardstock. We're going to do the scallop, just like I did on the other one. Oh, yep, that one was the scallop. Gonna put that right there, and we're gonna roll this through our big shot. So on the framelit, I should explain, you get a side that it's raised up, that's where it cut. Put that down, and let's roll this. And that you could do even alphabet, you can do anything with that. So really, it's a great way to use your box. See, it come right out. No, I mean, it's not harder than cardstock or watercolor paper. It's very simple. Now for the bunny, let me do two ways. If you don't have the Stamparatus, I'm going to show you how to do it without the Stamparatus. If you get the Stamparatus, I find that some of the photopolymer, depends, some of them don't push as deep. I use my foam. I got some glitter on that. Use my foam. This is a silicone sheet that we get in the catalog also, that I decide to try that. Or you can use maybe an extra piece of cardstock. For me, the silicone get a cushion, so it worked awesome. Take a piece of cardstock. I put it right in the corner. Some people are telling me, well, don't put your paper in the corner, put it more in the center, it's going to work. But if it moves a little bit, I like to work in the corner. So I got my step number one over here, and step number one, it's the darkest. Let me pull the case. So this is your step number one, step number two, step number three. On my blog, you will find an easy chart there that I did a chart 1, 2, and 3. So dark, medium, and light. And to make it easy also, I use part of this one, but I did the detail. 1, 2, and 3. But on my blog, you will see dark, medium, and light. Also, I get a pinpoint out to match it perfectly. But let's start with the dark. That's the one right here. And we're going to go ahead, close this. And I already match it there, but I'm going to show you on a clear block how to match it. Move that there. Now I'm going to leave that open because we're going to need it. We're going to use the medium color for this one. It's going to be the soft suede. Close this. And I just press it. See how pretty it is? Perfect match. And then we're going to use crumb cake. Whoops. When that happens, use a rag. I'm using, if you're wondering what I'm using, this is called an absorber. You get that in the auto supplies at like Walmart, or where you can buy like the Armor All and that's where I get that. You want to make sure to buy the XL. It make a difference, not just in the size, in the texture. Voila, see how pretty that is? He is beyond cute. Now let's see, I told you I would share on a clear block. So let's take step 1. And you saw how I did that. You just remove this, or you can, so it's easy. Whoops, not on the paper. Here on the clear block. Now let me remove this so we get space. I don't have much space here though. Now I need my foam. You need your foam when it comes to photopolymer. I'm going to use the same size cardstock there. We're going to start. This is number 1. And I'm just going to go ahead with number 1, stamp it. Now we're going to use number 2. Let me pull it out here. So then you can see both ways how to do it. So now it's soft suede. In your stamp itself, not sure if you can see, right here you got a tiny little triangle. And I got the picture, you can see it. Right there, a little tiny triangle. You're going to match the triangle, the armpit, and the little bottom. And again, like I said, I got a picture on my blog. You can go there and save it in your file so it's easy to remember. You can even print it out and put it in your case. So I matched the triangle and the armpit and the bottom there. And first I thought, oh, this is kind of tricky to match. It is not at all. Let me pull you that up so you can see the little triangle right there. I matched that little one, armpit and his bottom. Remove this. See how pretty it is? So don't think because you don't have a Stampin' or you don't have a positionable tool for your stamp yet, because that's just going to be available in June in the new catalog if you were not part of the pre-order thing. Now the next time we're going to be able to order it, it's going to be in June. So don't think because it's not available yet that you cannot use your bunny. Again, you see, you get that little triangle there. So we're going to do the same thing. The triangle, the armpit, and the bottom. That sounds very funny what I'm saying. Triangle, armpit, and bottom. But it matched perfectly fine. See? Is it pretty or what? You see, that's the little triangle I keep on saying to match. Armpit and bottom. Cannot get any better image than that. Now, you would cut him out if you want for the card that we're doing. And what I got here, I got everything but my card base. No, I got my card base. Woohoo! We're in shape. So now I emboss Early Espresso. I already embossed that with the simple stripe. For my base, I got, oops, forget this here. For my base, I got crumb cake. I got the lace ribbon here that we're going to put in the back. I mean on the front, but tie it in the back or secure it in the back. Here we go. And the stripe ribbon, the stripe embossing folder also, I did a quick video, tip video. If it want to crack your emboss your cardstock, okay, I was saying I shared that to put a piece of vellum in it, and that's going to stop the cracking. And when I shared that tip, I got many ones saying, well, spritz with water and so on. That's an option, to spritz with water, but for me, I don't like to let things dry. See, I like to do the stuff and be ready to go. Need a bit more. When that happened here, just take your tumble glue if you didn't put enough glue on the edge. So it's whatever you prefer. If you prefer to spritz it with water, go ahead and spritz it with water. Vellum, for me, it stayed there even if the vellum crack. My cardstock don't crack, and it's always ready to roll in the big shop. So it's whatever you prefer that would work for you. Now this here, the little thing that we did there, I'm gonna take this, put that right here. Oops. Now I got the happy birthday that I stamped, and this is from, I did the lace too also in the background. That it's from the Southern Serenade. It's the stamps here, the Southern. Here we go. And this one I put it on cherry cobbler. I thought to have that a little bit more popped out. Now for our little bow, it's what I call a belly bow, but it's just 2 fingers, and we're going to wrap it 3 times. Remove it. Squeeze this in the center. Oops, go there. Squeeze this in the center. Now we're going to cut this. Going to take another piece. Just, you can hold this here. I just twist it around there. Take this, do a knot. Some people are going to say I cannot hold it. Even if it move a bit, you can place it back. You're going to see what I'm saying here. 1 second. Squeeze. Tie. And tie. Now you see I got way longer on one side. Like I said, just take this and pull. Now I got it. Now what you're going to do is just spread this if you want it a little bit more fluffy. Now I'm going to put that in the back. And I like to use a glue dots to glue my bow. Put that right here. Now I'm going to trim this. Now for the little art in the center, I use my gingerbread man. Gingerbread man is not just for Christmas. See the little cute little arts in that? These all tiny. Now I just use another glue dot. The glue dot is bigger, so squeeze the glue dots. I said dots, but it's just dot. Put that right there. Now I use dimensional. And dimensional, just put it on the left side. You will understand why you need just on the left side. And then glue dots on the other side, because your circle that you did with the recycle box, it's already thick. Get some paper there. Gonna put that right here. And you know what, I can use one more dimensional here. Here we go. Now the happy birthday, same thing. At the top of the happy birthday, you can put glue dots or fast fuse, whatever you get handy. At the bottom, a dimensional. And here it is. Oops, some glue on the side, don't want that there. Voila. So the red just brings the heart a little bit more pronounced, let's put it that way. And inside, oh, this one it's not done. This one, that was my bear. I did a bear also. I used the Heartfelt Blooms, sending heartfelt thoughts. I put a little heart there. So I will post this one too also down the road here. But today it's all about the bunny. So even the bear, let's not forget about the bear neither. See how Very vintage, I think. So this is it for me. Hope you enjoyed this. All the product, all the measurement and so on will be on my blog. Just below you get the link or above in the eye. Thank you so much for your support and have a lovely day. Bye-bye for now.